Hello, America. Welcome to another presentation of Under the Macroscope. Today, I want us to take a look at the activity surrounding the celebration of the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Recently, America engaged in various tributes to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., honoring his life and legacy. As I observed these things, I came to one conclusion. The only way to honor Dr. King and his work is to refuse to volunteer to be a slave, regardless of your ethnicity. Yes, I said volunteering to be a slave, regardless of your ethnicity. If you are doing nothing in school but disrupting class where there are people who are genuinely trying to learn, you're volunteering to be a slave. If you're selling your, quote, master's drugs and killing your brothers and sisters, you're volunteering to be a slave. If you are producing babies that you know you have no intentions of caring for, you're volunteering to be a slave. If you're specializing in oppressing others simply because they don't look like you, you're volunteering to be a slave. I know some of you are already envisioning silly looking characters, mostly Black, with their pants hanging down and flashing guns that are being supplied by their masters to do their dirty work. Well, you better think again. Many of these sellouts are dressing in the latest fashions and sitting in Naugahyde chairs behind mahogany desks in upscale offices, praising themselves for having made it to the top. Many of them delight in saying, I'm the only Black or the only woman or the only one of my group in my department. As you sit in that chair and you cannot look around and see the likes of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Barbara Jordan, Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Frederick Douglass, Gandhi, Sojourner Truth, Eleanor Roosevelt, and countless others who blazed the trail long before many of you were even born. Stop telling people that you are the only whatever group you claim in your department, and tell them that you were the only fool in your department. Many of you foolishly think that you are, quote, in just because you occupy a chair in the boardroom. You are so dumb and stupid that you do not know that even though you sit in a seat in the boardroom, you are still not at the table. You just nod and smile politely when you are told what the decision was that was made not at the table, but somewhere else when you were not present. Just another Machian observation. Thanks for listening. Let me hear from you, of your choosing. Thank you for your support. Follow me on Facebook at Under the Macroscope. See you next time. And remember, under the macroscope, we take a closer look.